Welcome to the show. My name is Mark Corona, and this is Ask the Experts, sponsored by DesertPolymerFlooring.com, your concrete coating superstore.
These are your concrete coating experts. They have the answers to take your project to the next level. Meet Charles Lascelles, an expert in concrete coatings with over 25 years of experience as an innovator in applications and an authority in polyurethanes, epoxies, metallics, and floor preparation. Charles Lascelles is an industry leader. Meet Mark Corona, an entrepreneur and an on-air personality with over 20 years of experience in the entertainment business, known to his radio fans as Kid Corona. The whitest Mexican you'll ever meet makes him the perfect host to introduce you to the innovative world of concrete coatings.
My friends, welcome to the big show. My friend Chuck is in the house.
Hey, Mark. Good to see you again, my friend.
It always is good to see you. You are the king of concrete, let me just say, because we're going to be talking about flooring today. And you've been doing this for over 25 years.
Yeah.
And we all know how important it is to prep a floor correctly. And so who other than you to bring onto the show, right?
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it.
So my first question to you today is, why is it so important to properly prepare your floor? And I say the word properly because so many people are doing it wrong.
Right.
And you know this.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of people are out there just trying to prepare a floor and they're not doing it right. Mm-hmm. And it's very important that a floor is prepared correctly. And there's a lot of different ways you can prepare a floor. But in preparation of a coating, that floor must be open, clean, and able to accept a concrete coating or decorative application.
So it's not just a simple thing of just, hey, I'm going to walk in, I'm going to prep a floor. There's actually a technique that goes with this.
Yes, there is a technique. And again, there are many ways that you can prepare a floor. The most popular way that you hear, and I guess it's the path of least resistance for some,
of course,
is using muriatic acid.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of muriatic acid.
You know, I've seen it, before. I've seen people that buy it, and I know that you know a lot about concrete. So when it comes to muriatic acid, when I think about it, I think like I'm gonna cut my finger off or something.
Right, right.
I don't know if it's that deep.
Yeah.
But being that you're not a fan of it, what is the reason? I mean, what does it do?
Well, acid is, think of it as in your stomach, or you have stomach acids. It's really pretty close to that. I mean, when you eat food, it breaks it down. Well, acid is actually a mineral salt that will, when it's manufactured, has a way of breaking down the top of concrete when it reacts with other minerals, other natural sources. So it's very dangerous. I don't like acid. I'm not a fan of muriatic acid or hydrochloric acid, as they say, because it can be splashed in your eyes, it can burn your skin, and when you inhale, yes, when you inhale it, it can be very dangerous, and people don't realize the dangers associated with the use of muriatic acid.
So now that's going to bring up a question for me. Is it safe for the environment?
Not only is it not safe for the environment, but if used improperly, can cause injury or death in some cases.
Really?
Yes.
So when people are using it, like say in their garages and stuff like that, they kind of power wash it off.
Yeah,
obviously, it's not a good thing then.
Just you brought up a good point. Someone's pouring it on the floor to try to prepare their concrete, and then they're washing it down the driveway. It's going in the gutter. It's washing off into our environment, into our killing plants and grass and everything else. I'm not a big fan of muriatic acid.
You learn something new every single day. So let's just make an excellent point there, is that if you're planning on using acid for some of your floor preparations, obviously a really bad idea and probably stay away from it. Is there an alternative?
Yes, there is, and I'll show you. Supercrete. Bring that over to me right here.
Okay.
Yes. Supercrete International, Supercrete products. This heavy-duty degreaser is the alternative method. I think works extremely well. With the use of a Nilo grip brush and with a floor machine and the heavy-duty degreaser, it will purge the dirt and lift out oils and contaminants and prepare that surface without using acid. Prepare that surface for a coating.
So basically, anybody that would use muriatic acid, and if they were interested in doing that, you would basically say, you know what, turn that away,
yes.
Get rid of that, bad for the environment,
yes.
Use this, and is this safe for the environment?
This is a safer alternative to muriatic acid by far. This solution, I would say, is safe. and it's the best prep method for someone who's using the floor machine method of preparation.
Okay.
Now this is designed to go on the surface of concrete and be scrubbed into the surface and let sit for 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, and not allowed to dry on the surface. And what that does is it's purging and cleaning and drying out all the impurities, and then this can be washed out and it'll be safe.
With that said, what do you think at minimum a contractor should do to prepare the concrete? And I mean at minimum, like bare minimum.
Bare minimum, definitely use the use of a floor machine with a Nitro Grit type brush like this, with an appropriate cleaner, degreaser, and I think with that being said, that whole system is a easy way of preparing your concrete surface for coatings.
Now, one other thing that I want to talk about here is diamond grinding. I know you've mentioned it before, you know, off camera, you've talked about this before. You're a big fan of that, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, why?
Diamond grinding really prepares the concrete the right way.
Okay.
It opens up the concrete to where your coatings can stick and bond.
So basically, like the epoxies and things like that go over the concrete,
Yes.
by diamond grinding, that just helps it stick even more?
Yes, well, it breaks down the upper cream of the concrete that we talk about that can be the bond breaker.
Okay.
And it removes that. It gets down to the aggregate of the concrete. And that's very important because it opens up the pores. Then when coatings go into the pores, it can soak down into the capillaries of the concrete and become a permanent bond.
And finally, my last question. I know you got to get going. You're a busy guy, but I want to talk about shot blasting. I've heard that around a lot as well. And if you're watching, you don't know what it is. Maybe you're a homeowner that wants to get something done,
Right.
Or maybe you're a new contractor.
Right.
What is shot blasting? What does it do?
Right. Well, shot blasting is the term that they use for shot. If you're familiar with the shotguns and the shotgun shell,
of course.
Well, in a shotgun shell, they have those little pellets. Well, these large machines, which are really only best used for commercial and industrial settings for floor preparation, that shot is put through a turbine and is slammed into the floor. And these turbines throw that shot as this wheel is spinning, shows the shot, and it vacuums up the shot with a magnet inside. The magnet pulls that shot.
Yeah.
And then all the particulates, the coating that's being removed or the concrete dust is being vacuumed into another compartment. So shot blasting is probably the best, but it's very cumbersome. The machinery weighs a lot, and for residential settings, I don't recommend it.
So more for commercial.
I would say on a commercial or industrial,
Okay.
I think shot blasting is the best.
Awesome. Well, Chuck, thank you so much for your time here, being with us again. And he's got a store. It's called Desert Polymer Flooring. And here's what I like about Desert Polymer Flooring, and I say this sincerely. When you walk in there, first of all, you have all the products available, which is what people are looking for. You have knowledgeable people that are willing to help. You've got guys like Chuck that will give you free tech support whenever you need it. To me, that's a really important part of a company. And with that said, if you have any questions at all that you'd like to send to us, maybe you've got something you want to add to your business or just a general question, you can hit us up two ways. On Twitter at Poly250, that's our handle, or you can also go to our website, which is desertpolymerflooring.com. Little tab up there, it says Ask the Experts. You're going to see these two guys right there. Go ahead and fill it out and send in your question to us, and of course, we'll get back to you as quickly as we can. Thank you for watching. My name is Mark Corona, and this is Ask the Experts.